Hello everyone and welcome back to the second part of the chapter Political Parties. This is the second part of this chapter of the class 10 civics portion for SA2 board examination. And today we will be discussing further on we'll be carrying forward from multi-party system, and we will be discussing national and state political parties. Okay, this will be our agenda. It will be national and state political parties. So we'll be studying this and the different national parties in detail and the features of a state party. Okay. So types of political parties, this is what we're going to study basically. This is going to be the agenda of this lecture, and based on certain factors, the election commission, which is an important organization, it is the registrar of the electoral system in our country, and it registers political parties, classifies political parties into two categories. So we have two categories of political parties. On the basis of certain factors, the election commission categorizes political parties into two prior to their registration. So during their registration and before it, they look at certain factors and then they register it accordingly. There is a national political party category, and there are state political parties or regional political parties. Okay, so there are two kinds of political parties: national political parties and state or regional political parties. We're going to study them in a bit of detail now. Okay. National political parties. Now, national, as the name suggests, they have national level organization. But okay, so they have national level organization, basically national level organization. That is, they contest national elections, they have national control, they are at the national level. Okay, they have complete jurisdiction, a large jurisdiction over the country. But other than that, there are certain other factors that make us classify a party as a national political party. That factors are this is important: these parties, or those parties that have secured 6% of the total votes in Lok Sabha election or in assembly elections in 4 states. So either in a Lok Sabha election or in an assembly election in 4 states, you need to have at least 6% votes. Okay, and so either of these two, that is 6% of total votes in Lok Sabha election or in assembly elections in 4 states, or and have at least 4 seats in Lok Sabha. You need to have at least 4 seats in Lok Sabha, then you are classified as a national political party. Okay, so this is important. These are the category, or these are the characteristics of a national political party: 6% of total votes in Lok Sabha election or in assembly elections in 4 states, and have at least 4 seats in the Lok Sabha. They are classified as national political parties. They have national level organization and contest elections at both the state as well as the national level. Okay, and according to the election commission in 2006, there were 6 national political parties. So according to the election commission data of 2006, which your book has talked about, it has talked about the election commission data of 2006. Based on that, there are 6 national political parties. We are going to study each of the 6 in detail. Okay, so let's start. The first major party which is classified as a national political party is the Indian National Congress, and it is the oldest party in India and one of the oldest parties in the world. Okay, it is popularly known as the Congress Party, and it was founded in 1885 by A.O. Hume, a former ICS officer. ICS stands for Indian Civil Services. Okay, Indian Civil Services, and it was founded before independence, and that time it was not aimed at contesting elections. It was for liberation of India, or more of before the independence movement. Their agenda was slightly different, right? So this is the Indian National Congress, popularly known as Congress Party, founded in 1885. Then these are the features. Okay, promotes secularism, welfare of minorities, and values of democracy. Okay, so it promotes secularism, right? That is, government should not take part in religious procedures or should not support any one religion. There should be welfare of minorities and the values of democracy. It promotes these 3 things. Next, it played a dominant role in Indian politics up till 1970s. That is, under Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, and Lal Bahadur Shastri. So such leaders really led this party forth. They were really dominant in this party and played a dominant role in Indian politics, and especially under Jawaharlal Nehru and Indira Gandhi, the party was really, really strong. Okay. It has experienced many splits, which led to its influence declining slightly. So because of the splits which it suffered, there were many splits. Okay, in 1970s, then in 1999 there was a split when the NCP was formed, the Nationalist Congress Party was formed, which we'll study about a bit later. So there were many splits in this party, and because of which, after it ruled the country for about 40 years, and after that it started experiencing some splits, so its influence gradually reduced. Still, it played a dominant role in the politics of the country. It supports economic reforms with a human face, right? So it says that there should not be any there should be a human face, there should be someone leading the economic reforms, right? So economic reforms with a human face. It has a centrist ideology. Now I don't want to go into central leftist or rightist ideology because it is a whole new topic, but centrist ideology basically means that you are neither inclined too much to the cultural values and neither inclined too much to the working classes. You are balanced somewhere in between. Okay, that means you want to support all communities together. You are not really for the workers or for working classes, or completely for the upper classes or for the cultural values. No, you are somewhere in the middle. So it has a centrist ideology. Okay, so these are the main features of this party up till here. Now here we come to the data of this party. In your textbook, they've given the 2004 general elections data, which is really old, 12 years old data. Don't talk about that data in the exam if it comes. That's what I suggest. Okay, it's better you write the present data, 2014 general election data, which says that it lost the election badly in 2014 general elections. Everyone knows that, with a mere 44 seats. It won only 44 seats in the parliament, and currently it is not leading the government as stated in the textbook. It is the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha. Okay, so it is the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, and it has hardly any seats in the Lok Sabha. Okay, so this was the Indian National Congress. Okay, just remember this. This is the symbol of the Congress, the palm of the right hand. If they ask you what is the symbol, you have to write palm of the right hand. Don't draw the symbol, just write the name. Next, we come to Bharatiya Janata Party. Bharatiya Janata means the Indian public. So, Bharatiya Janata Party, commonly called the BJP, it was founded in 1980, reviving the erstwhile Bharatiya Jansangh. Now, Bharatiya Jansangh was an organization in the 1970s, but it broke away, and there were some problems. So ultimately in 1980, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lal Krishna Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi, leaders such as these came together and formed the Bharatiya Janata Party in 1980. Now, what is its aim? It aims to build a strong and modern India by deriving inspiration from India's culture and values. So it is a cultural party. Okay, so it focuses a lot on culture and values. Okay, it's a very cultural party. Okay, now it believes in Hindutva. Hindutva means cultural nationalism. So it believes in the idea of Hindutva. Don't say that it stands for Hindu public. That is wrong. Hindutva means cultural nationalism. Okay. It demands for full territorial integration of Jammu and Kashmir with India. Now we know that some part of Kashmir is with Pakistan. Okay. So Bharatiya Janata Party wants that the whole part of Jammu and Kashmir, including the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, should be with India. Okay. And it also wants a ban on religious conversions. There should be no religious conversion. Everyone should stick to their religion. That's what the BJP believes. Okay. It aims to bring a uniform civil code for all citizens living in the country. So it wants one rule, one code, which all citizens of the country have to follow, a certain decorum, right? And this is all with the ideologies of this party. Okay, these are the ideologies of this party, ideologies of the BJP. Okay, then the current scenario in 2014, it won with a landslide victory. Okay, really landslide, really big victory in the 2014 general election with 270 plus seats, lot of seats, and is currently the leader of the NDA led government at the center. You know that NDA stands for National Democratic Alliance, right? So it is the leader of this National Democratic Alliance and currently leads the government under this alliance at the center. Okay, so under the leadership of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, right? So that's it. And its symbol is lotus. Okay, this is the lotus. This is the symbol of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Okay. Next, we come to the BAHUJAN SAMAJ Party. The word BAHUJAN refers to the deprived communities. Deprived communities, and Mahatma Gandhi ji used to call them Harijans, right? So following that Harijans, here we have Bahujan. So Bahujan Samaj Party, commonly called the BSP, its symbol is the elephant. Okay, and let's have a look at its ideology now. It was founded in 1984 by Kanshiram, himself a Dalit person. Okay, it aims to support minority groups, Dalits, Adivasis, and OBCs, all of whom constitute the Bahujan Samaj. Okay, so the minority communities, the Dalits, the Adivasis, and the other backward classes, basically the deprived sections of society. It draws inspiration from ideology of leaders such as Mahatma Phule, Sahu Maharaj, and Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Okay, Baba Sahib Ambedkar, Mahatma Phule, and Sahu Maharaj. So, following these people's ideologies, it draws inspiration from them and it follows their ideologies. Its main base is in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, obviously it has formed the government in Uttar Pradesh many times by taking support of different parties, but also has significant presence in Delhi, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and Punjab. Okay, little significance is there in these states as well, but its main base is Uttar Pradesh, where Mayawati is the current main leader. Okay, Mayawati. Now, if we talk about the 2014 general election, it was unable to secure even a single seat in the Lok Sabha election in the 2014 general election. Okay, so this is the ideology of the Bahujan Samaj Party. You need to just remember that it focuses on welfare of minority communities, deprived communities. Okay, its main base is Uttar Pradesh, but then Delhi, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and Punjab, there also it is present, and it draws inspiration from leaders such as Mahatma Phule, Sahu Maharaj, and Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Its year of founding is also important, and its founder is also important. Okay, and its symbol is elephant. Just remember. Okay, so I hope that's absolutely clear. Let's move to the next political party, which is the Communist Party of India, Marxist. Now, the Communist Party of India, Marxist, was a party which was formed in 1964 after a split in the Communist Party of India. So we'll study about the Communist Party of India after this, but it was formed as a split in 1964 as a result of a split in 1964 in the Communist Party of India, and then it formed the Communist Party of India, Marxist, that is CPIM. Its ideology supports socialism. Obviously, that means that wealth should be equally distributed amongst the population. That is socialism. So it supports socialism, secularism, and democracy. So these three ideologies, it supports them. It opposes imperialism, that is one's domination over others, and communalism. It opposes these two evils in society and politics. It believes in the communist ideology of Marxism-Leninism. Okay, so it believes in Marxism-Leninism. Again, Karl Marx. Okay, Karl Marx was a political philosopher who, gave the theory of communism, and many communist parties all over the world follow it. So Karl Marx's ideology of communism is followed by this party. It accepts democratic elections as a useful means to secure socio-economic justice in India. Okay, so it believes that through democratic elections we can achieve social and economic justice in the country. It has strong support in West Bengal, Tripura, Kerala. Okay, in these three states, very strong support. Currently, it leads the government in Kerala. Okay, in West Bengal, it was in power for 30 years without a break. So you can understand how much support it had that time. Now it's no longer in power in West Bengal. Now the Trinamool Congress is in power in West Bengal. But at one time, it ruled for 30 years straight without a break. So it was really popular. It enjoys special support among the poor, the farmers, and the lower classes. So it is especially popular amongst the working classes of society. We now come to the Communist Party of India. Now, in the Communist Party of India, it was founded in 1925, even before independence. Okay, and it promotes socialism, secularism, and democracy. Okay, as very similar to the CPIM, only because of certain political differences they had to split. It opposes successionism and communalism. So it opposes any kind of hereditary politics, that only one family should rule a polity, or a religion becoming the basis of society, and then conflicts going on. So it opposes successionism and communalism. It promotes socialism, secularism, and democracy. It weakened after split in the party in 1964. It really became weak. Today you can't even, I've not heard of the CPI for a long time. So it really weakened after the split in the party in 1964. It has significant presence in West Bengal, Punjab, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. but its support base has gradually declined over the years. So if you see now, you don't really hear about the Communist Party of India. Right now, if you see, this is the symbol of the Communist Party of India. It is basically a sickle cutting a wheat plant or wheat crop, right? With this, we go to the last national political party in our course, that is the Nationalist Congress Party, which was formed in 1999 as a result of a split in the Congress. So, in the Congress Party, there was a split in 1999. Again, this resulted in the formation of the Nationalist Congress Party. It espouses democracy, secularism, equity, social justice, federalism, Gandhian secularism. So, it supports these ideologies: democracy, secularism, equity, social justice, federalism, and Gandhian secularism. Now, it wants that high offices should be occupied by natural born citizens of the country. So, if you have the prime minister's position, only a natural Indian should occupy the prime minister's position. President, natural Indian, not a person who has got the citizenship of the country. No, a person who is born in the country and has been naturally given the citizenship of the country. It has major significance in Maharashtra. It is a very strong party in Maharashtra and has significant presence in Meghalaya, Manipur, and Assam. It ruled along with the Congress Party in Maharashtra until a few years back, I think 1 or 2 years back, or 2 or 3 years back, after which the Bharatiya Janata Party in the Shiv Sena came into power in Maharashtra. But it is a very strong party in Maharashtra under Sharad Pawar. Okay, under Sharad Pawar, it is a very strong party in Maharashtra. Okay, so this is the NCP. Its symbol is a clock. Okay, very simple to remember. When you go in the exam, look at your watch, you have your NCP symbol. Very good. Okay, so this is all with your national political parties. I hope you have a clear idea of the national parties and the ideologies of the different parties. Out of these, the most important are the Congress and the BJP, because these are parties which still have significant role in national politics. Bahujan Samaj Party hardly has any role in national politics because it hardly has a seat in the Lok Sabha now. Same is the case with CPI and CPIM and the NCP. So basically, Congress and BJP are the most important. Please keep these in your mind and have really revise them really well. Okay, so this is with your national political parties. We now come to the last part of this lecture, which is the state parties, right? Now, state parties also called regional parties, right? So, state parties or regional parties, again, they have state level organization. Okay, they have state level organization. So basically, they contest state elections in 1 or 2 states or in one particular state. Okay, so basically, they have a stronghold over a particular region. Now, according to the Election Commission, what is the rule? A party that secures at least 6% votes in a state election, to a legislative assembly, you need to have at least 6% votes and has at least 2 seats in the legislative assembly of a state. It is then classified as a state party or a regional party. So this is the rule. It needs to have 6% votes in a state election or at least 2 seats in the legislative assembly of a state. Then it is classified as a state party or regional party. Now, some of these parties, which are state parties or regional parties, have a regional level organization, but do not meet the above criteria and hence are not classified as national parties. So some of them have state level organization, no problem, but they are not classified as national parties because they don't follow the criteria. Okay, they don't follow the normal criteria, the state criteria, the national criteria, and hence they are not classified as national parties. Examples are Samajwadi Party, which is very strong in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, Rashtriya Janata Dal, which is strong in Bihar, and Samta Party, I'm not too sure. But these 3 are examples even stated in your textbook. They have national level organization, but they are not classified as national parties. And then some of the regional parties, the state parties, are conscious of their regional identity. They want to maintain their regional identity. They promote their regional identity. They are conscious of it, right? For example, the Biju Janata Dal, the BJD in Odisha, the Mizo National Front in Mizoram, and AIADMK and DMK in Tamil Nadu. You know, DMK stands for Dravida Munedam Kadagam. Please remember this. Sometimes they ask this in the exam. Kadagam. And if you have AIADMK, it is just you're adding in the front All India Anna. Okay, All India Anna DMK. This will be your AIADMK. Okay, strong in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so these are conscious of their regional identity. They are parties in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so these are the state parties and their basic introduction. Now there's a map in the textbook of the regional political parties, but I'm not able to get it on the net, so I can't put it on the PPT. So when you please go through your revision, please go through the map on page number 82. It is a very, very important map. It lists down all the regional parties of the country. You should remember at least 2 or 3 political parties in each state, because it is important. For example, Punjab is Shiromani Akali Dal, Jammu Kashmir is National Conference and People's Democratic Party. In Haryana, there is Indian National Lok Dal. Okay, so these parties are important. Please just go through them once in your textbook map, page number 82. You'll get the list of state parties and regional political parties. And with this, we are done with this lecture. I hope you have no doubt in this lecture. If you do have any doubt, please post it in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, and please give your valuable comments so that I can improve further if there is anything I'm doing wrong. So thank you very much for joining me. Goodbye, and please look forward to the next lecture where we will discuss challenges to parties and also reforms to parties. I'm going to with that finish this chapter. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. Goodbye. Stay healthy, stay smart, and do keep studying. Bye bye.